whirlwind trip on the Lower Mainland today. The Prime Minister brought his campaign to Vancouver Island tonight, arriving in the Comox Valley a short time ago. This is the Conservative leader's first stop on Vancouver Island this campaign, and he has set his sights first on the riding of Vancouver Island North, one of the tightest in the past two elections. Harper's there to try to drum up support for Conservative candidate and former MP John Duncan. A News reporter Gord Kurbis has more.
When he touched down at the Comox Airport late this afternoon, Stephen Harper was met by party supporters, airport staff, plus 5-year-old Acacia Mitchell of Comox. She said she came to greet the Prime Minister in order to present him with an election prayer.
Dear Mr. Harper, I am praying for you.
But perhaps the happiest to see Harper was North Island Conservative candidate John Duncan, who for the past two elections has been in a tight race with the NDP's Catherine Bell.
We're delighted to have him, and particularly in the middle of the campaign, because I think it sets a tone, sends a very strong message that he values this riding and supports this candidate.
Bell herself says she also welcomes Harper's visit, hoping he'll answer questions she claims Duncan has been ducking.
I want him to answer some of the questions that John Duncan won't answer. We know he's evading all candidates' meetings. He wants to pick and choose who he can be accountable to.
Last election, Duncan's campaign took considerable heat for his refusal to appear at an all-candidates meeting hosted by a women's group, saying it discriminated against men. This time again, the local Conservative is staying clear of a couple of events, including one being sponsored by Campbell River's community television station.
Mr. Duncan thinks he can pick and choose who he can be accountable to. And when you're the Member of Parliament, as I have been for the past 2.5 years, we have to be accountable.
But this afternoon, Duncan was defending his right to select which events to take part in and denies the NDP's claim he's being muzzled by Harper. He says he'll participate in the telecast as long as CRTV changes the format.
We won't do it under the rules as they've set them. We want the rules to be reflective of the way all candidate meetings are run.
Earlier today, members of the RCMP did a security sweep at the Westerly Hotel where Harper will be speaking. The event will be for Conservative supporters and the media only. In Courtney, Gord Kurbis, A News.
And that event gets underway at 6 o'clock tonight. We'll check in with